Okay, so remember that in order to plot a point, you start here. It's like a car driving. You start here at the origin at 0, 0. The first number you can only go right or left. The second number you can turn down a street and go up or down. So let's look and see what our first number is going to be. So in order to plot the gingerbread man, we are going to need the first number, which is 0, 9. So that means that the car has to start at 0. So right here we're starting at 0. We do not move to 1. We don't move back to -1. So I have to stay at 0. I can't move up to 1 and I can't move back to -1. I have to stay here at 0. The second number 9 tells me that I can now move up to a +9 or down to a -9. Because it's a +9, I'm going to drive over here and I'm going to stop at number 9 and place a dot. So this is the point 0, 9. The second coordinate, the second ordered pair is 1, 8. Again, my car has to come back here at the origin at 0, 0 and drive to number 1, but you don't put a dot yet. You drive the number 1, and then second, you can drive up to +8 or down to -8. I'm going to drive up on the same blue street, same blue line to number 8 and put a dot here. This is the relation 1, 8. This is 1, 8, where this dot is. The third coordinate is 1.5, 7. So we have to drive to number 1. The 0.5 means that you're going to go in between number 1 and number 2. So 1.5, 7. So we're going to start here at the origin. We're going to drive over to number 1. 1.5 is right here in the middle. 0.5 means middle. Don't put a dot yet. And then you have to drive up to number 7. You have to go straight up. We're not on the blue line. Remember, we're here in the middle. 1 blue line, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You put your dot here in the middle. This is 1.5, 7. I think a lot of you were confused about that 0.5. The next point that we have is 2, 5. Start here at the origin, go over to number 2, go up to number 5, put a dot. The next, and by the way, let's go back here. Does anyone remember what this is called? If you have a 0 first and then a Y number, what's the vocabulary word for that? Yes, this is your Y-intercept. Y-intercept. Correct. When you have a 0 and then a Y number, that's called your Y-intercept. All right. The next coordinate that we're going to plot is 1.53. So I'm going to go start at the origin, go over to 1, and go to 1.5 here in the middle, and then go straight up 3 lines. 1, 2, 3, and put a dot in the middle. The next one we have is 0.5, 1.5. So I'm going to start at 0, and 0.5 is positive, which is in this direction. So 0.5 is in the middle. So 0.5, and then I'm going to go up to 1 blue line and then a half of a blue line. So I'm going to go up 1, and then I'm going to go up 0.5. So this is 0.5, 1.5. The next relation is 3, 1, and then 4, 1. So I'm going to go over, start at the origin, go over to 3, up to 1, put a dot. I'm going to go back to the origin, go over to 4, up to 1, put a dot. The next coordinate that we have is 5, 1.5. So I'm going to go over to 5 and then up 1 line and 0.5 and put a dot. And then you can continue and then connect your dots.